Hello, Logan here, and this is another video game review. This time we're looking at Infinity Ward's newest game, that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And I will say, first of all, I've always said that I have never been a huge fan of the Call of Duty franchise. I've always been more of a fan of the Battlefield franchise out there. And this is going to be my very first thoughts on the game. I have bought all of the Call of Duty games. My problems with them in the past have been just the running gun. Now, the interesting thing they've started here is they have included the new Elite system. For $49.99, you can pay for the Elite, which will get you all the maps at the start. They had planned this out for a long time. They've been promoting it. And the system has been glitched from the moment it came out. They did not take into account the number of people that wanted into the Elite system, into the Elite programming here, and it just overwhelmed it. As of this date, as of the time of this recording, it still is furballed. I mean, people still can't get into it, and we are looking at it now. When I recorded this video, I actually had a chance of getting into it slightly, and we'll see here. Now we're just going to sit here and watch it load up for about a minute or so. Some people have reported load times of up to 10 minutes to even try to get in, and there we are. We have access to it. Woohoo! Well, like I said, this was recorded a couple of days ago. This was one of my first thoughts on the game here. And it has some interesting things. You have the career section, which talks about your elite career, recent matches, custom classes you have, tracks your leaders. You can then go down and you can actually connect to various areas. You have competition. You have the Elite TV section. Now, the problem is, we load up and we try to go in and check something out. Let's check my career summary. Talk about how horrible of a player I am. And once again, we go through this long load up screen. And that's not me typing in the background. That's actually the game representing someone typing at the intelligence computer there. So we're waiting. And this is what most people who have actually paid for this crap do. They sit there and they wait. And they wait. And they wait. Now, once it gets going, like they said, you're going to get free maps. You get 9 months worth, a full year's worth of maps. I think they said they're going to be doing it over a 9-month period. And here's the result. You get failure to communicate. We can't connect in. And that happens time after time after time. Check the forums. People are furious about the Elite system. So we're going to go out. We are going to go back in. So we're going to go in and we're going to see how crappy of a player I am. Now, I've mentioned this in the past on the show and on different video game reviews. The one thing I hate about playing with this is that the fact that people are out there, and they're nerfing the system. They're hacking it. They are getting way beyond. They're doing everything they can. Like most games, you go through and you list through experience. You gain experience to level up. This game came out at 12 a.m. Tuesday morning, and that was Tuesday the 8th. Within Tuesday, that day, when I was playing, I actually saw people had actually leveled up to Prestige Level 2, third Prestige. Now, what Prestige is after you get to a certain level, I think it might be 50 or 80, then you roll over, you start all over again. And that's called your first Prestige level. And it's like a status symbol for some people saying, hey, that I'm actually on level 55, which is Prestige Level 5, say. People have rolled over 3 times. I was getting killed by people Prestige Level 3. And that's impossible. I mean, when you're level 1, level 2, right now I am a level 7 player right here. I'm being hacked apart by people that are level 17, level 30, level 50. As you die, you actually get to see the level of the people that are killing you, as we'll see here. And there's a level 68 character that just wiped me out. What good is someone who has the basic weapons against that? You can't do it. It is impossible. And that is the biggest disappointment with this type game, and it has always been, in my opinion, with this franchise. The fact that it is so badly mismatched with levels. What is the fun for people that are low levels, that are just buying the game, just starting out? They don't sit there and they waste every moment of their misbegotten life to sit there and play this game. I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit every moment of my life playing a damn game like people who have leveled out for third prestige over, which would equal to be level 150. In 1 day's time, 2 days' time, that's asinine. So it is a very unfair developed game. You can't get around, you can't play it that well, and you're just going to get bombasted. Of course, as you level up, you get better guns. And I've had people say, oh, well, you can kill anyone you want with the lower level gun. Well, no, it doesn't shoot as far, it doesn't have the same targeting, you don't have the same perks and everything as higher levels do. And since you are mismatched and stuff like that, you just can't make it. You can't survive in this game. The other problem is that people are running guns. There is no team-based play in this game. People don't care about teaming and playing as a game. They don't care about it. It is run and gun. And I mean, that's just stupid. If you were to run and gun throughout an actual military tactic out there, military conflict, our military would suck. You have to sit there, you have to do things tactical, you have to play as a team. This game has nothing in that whatsoever. All it is a bunch of little butt wipes there wanting to sit there and see how high they can get, thinking it's going to be a big level for them, a big prestige. It ruins the game. Very, very disconcerting playing this game in that regard. The other thing I mentioned about the weapons. I have sat there. I came across someone, and I came up behind them. They hadn't noticed me. I shot them 3 times, dead in the head with a gun. Didn't do a thing. They stood there. They turned around. They shot me once with a pistol. I'm dead. Turned out they were level prestige 5. I mean, it is just... The weapons are unequalized. It's a horrible concept. The game's a beautiful game. If you want to sit there and die playing a beautiful game, this is the game for you. My first thoughts on this game, with the Elite, with the unequal gameplay, stuff like that, it sucks. I'm sorry I had purchased it, and due to the problems with the Elite, I have already turned the game back and got my money back. That's my review. We'll see.